Joe Blodek, and today we'd like to welcome you to our interest rate announcement on Canadian Mortgage Weekly here on our special episode 38. Welcome, Sam Thompson.
Hey Joe, thanks for having me this morning. Yeah, it's an exciting day. It's awesome that we get to do these live updates. Following and tracking what the interest rate announcement is, what Bank of Canada has decided for, where the overnight rate is going to be at.
Yeah, it definitely is. I love being part of these and just being able to get the word out to everybody because I'm sure all of you are just sitting on the edge of your seats, waiting to hear what the Bank of Canada has decided for today's interest rate announcement.
I mean, it affects a lot of people, especially that they meet 8 times a year.
Yeah.
So today being one of them, the next one being on October 27th. But, if you're somebody who has a variable rate, you don't necessarily want to be, tracking down Bank of Canada all those times. So hopefully today's video is just for you. You can stay tuned because we do coverage every single time that there is an announcement, all 8 times a year. So yeah, we have today's announcement. I think we've heard from Bank of Canada for what it is, Joe.
Yeah, definitely. But before we get into that, I just wanted to go over what the announcement affects, and just so all of you that are watching, if you have a mortgage, you know that it will affect you or it won't affect you. So one of those things, obviously, is variable rate mortgages. If you have a variable rate mortgage, this announcement could affect you. Sam, I know with variable rate mortgages, if rates go up, typically the payment tends to go up, and if rates go down, typically the payment does tend to go back down.
That's right. And I think we've seen over the lifespan of the mortgage, you actually save more money with a variable rate, and especially the rates that have been posted for the variable 5-year rate, they've been very competitive. So we've seen a lot of people switching over to variable rate mortgages.
You bet. Absolutely. So today's announcement will just help those that have a variable rate mortgage or those looking into getting a variable rate mortgage perhaps make their decision.
Mhm.
Also, we want to make sure that everyone knows that if you have a secured line of credit product attached to your home or mortgage, or even a unsecured line of credit product, that is typically affected by a Bank of Canada interest rate announcement, as well as any variable rate credit cards or variable rate loans or vehicle loans that you may have as well.
Mhm. So there's a lot of
But
things that can
anyway,
be affected.
yeah, there's a lot of things. So let's see if the rates have changed today. I know that the Bank of Canada has been talking about rates going up in the future.
Mhm.
They've been saying 2022, but let's see what the decision is today. Sam, if you have that readily available.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I'm looking over now, and it does appear that the Bank of Canada today has held its target overnight rate. So we're seeing
All
that they
right.
are staying the same, which is awesome.
All right, so rates are holding steady. That goes along with the narrative that the Bank of Canada has been giving us, and that is that rates are going to continue to stay low up until the middle of 2022. And
Mhm.
Sam and I will keep you updated here on Canadian Mortgage Weekly. And just to introduce Sam Thompson to you all, Sam Thompson is a mortgage professional in the Simcoe County region. He moved to Barrie just over a year and a half ago and is married. Sam, welcome to the show. Really glad that you were able to join us today on the interest rate announcement on Canadian Mortgage Weekly.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Joe. And again, right back at you. Joe is a mortgage broker, again, in the Barrie Simcoe area. But Joe, you live up in Aurelia with your wife and your 2 kids. Joe, you've been in the industry for over 10 years. Joe really has a strong wealth of knowledge when it comes to mortgages. So yeah, I was happy to be on with you today for the interest rate announcement. And I guess we'll reconvene this meeting again on October 27th.
You bet. Join us next time for the next Bank of Canada interest rate announcement on October 27th. And also, if you are interested in any other mortgage news, join us tomorrow for a episode of Canadian Mortgage Weekly Live at 11:30 a.m. Where Sam and I will go over some of the recent mortgage news, including some of the reactions from the interest rate announcement, and go into some of the top 3 things you need to get a mortgage in Canada. So looking forward to that, and we'll see you all there.